Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. Not only is it our program, oh, you know what this is? This is our 1600th program.
Yeah! Whoa! 1,600 shows. Man, can't believe
it. 400 more shows, I get a GE steam iron. Celebrating with us here tonight, Anthony Quinn will be joining us in a couple of moments. Also, Gabby Hoffman and a young comedian making his network television debut, Jon Stewart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, say hello to our good friend, Paul Shavers. There he is. How do you do? Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Our next guest is a stand-up comedian, and he is making his network television debut with us here tonight. He is also the co-host of Short Attention Span Theater on Comedy Central. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jon Stewart. Or Jon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I saw in the paper recently that Russia has announced plans to pursue foreign investment and tourism to help their ailing economy. Now, I don't want to be too negative, but are conditions really optimal in Russia right now to mount an effective tourist campaign? What kind of slogan are they going to come up with? Come to Russia. It's cold and we have no food. Gee, honey, what do you think? Club Med Leningrad, bring a lunch. But it's a very strange thing. I feel for Russia. I'm Russian. My grandfather is from Russia, and I had dinner with him last night because I lost, the coin flip. And he's a nice enough guy, but he's an incredible bigot. And you would think, being an immigrant, that would be a contradiction. But I guess he was just one of those guys who came to this country, got off the boat at Ellis Island, signed in, and then turned to the people behind him in line and went, "Now get off my land, you foreign bastards." Been here 10 seconds, you're ruining everything. There's so many bigots now in the world. It seems to be on the rise. I saw this Ku Klux Klansman on Geraldo. Ignorant creep, Geraldo. But, Thank you. Yes! You know what, the weird thing about racial violence I never understood is when minorities battle other minorities. Like, I'm a Jewish guy. I never understood why there was so much animosity between the Jewish community and the black community. I mean, we come from the same history. 2,000 years of persecution. We've just expressed our sufferings differently as people. Blacks developed the blues. Jews complain. We just never thought of putting it to music. It's very similar. We whine. We just have no real sense of rhythm, I guess. It's, my grandmother actually wrote a very lovely blues song recently called Gee, It's Drafty Here. And she was in a Chinese restaurant. It just kind of hit her, I guess. That's all. So much racial violence, sexual violence. That's all. The televised trials now are all about sex. The oddest one I thought so far was the William Kennedy Smith trial. William Kennedy Smith. What is Kennedy, his maiden name? What the hell was that? You're Bill Smith, the sex offender. Get over yourself. Honestly, how many people are going to hide behind that? What's next? Mike Kennedy Tyson for the appeal? Come on. I should say this. A real Kennedy never would have attacked that girl and been indicted for it because they had Ted Kennedy up on the witness stand. That was magic. You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? No. Don't you know who I am? Didn't my people talk to you? I look at Ted Kennedy and I just think, he has an enormous head. It's huge. It's disturbing. It doesn't even look like a head. It looks more like a container for a head. I don't mean, listen, I empathize with him. I know he's had a very difficult life. It must be very traumatic to be one of the only males in your family to never have had sex with Marilyn Monroe. I think that's a cross to bear. You know they never let him forget about it. I'm sure weekends at Hyannisport, Schwarzenegger's giving him grief from the living room. Daddy. Come in here. Some Like It Hot is on television. Shut up! I could have. But you know what? As peculiar as our country is, I'm so glad that we're not like the Middle East or some. I mean, there's an area that is just so volatile. It's just, the Middle East will never be calm. It will never be settled. Too many people have too many claims on too small a parcel of land. You know, it's like, take Israel, for example. Israel's a tiny country. It's tiny. It's this big. And yet every major religion has a claim to it. Christianity, Judaism, and Islam all began in Israel. All began in Jerusalem. All began within like a 2-block radius of each other. Do you realize what this means? Jesus, Mohammed, and Moses all went to the same high school. Where Jesus had been captain of the swim team. Yeah. Oh, please. I should say Moses was on the swim team, but he kept getting disqualified for parting the water and running across. And it's an increasingly violent world, you know? And I guess my big fear is that the next war we have is going to be nuclear, and we're all going to die. And you know who's going to feel stupidest at that final moment of the world's destruction? People that have been on Ultra Slim Fast for the past 3 weeks. Thanks very much.